Well, guys, welcome to another Justice League Chronicles. I guess you could say Justice League Gods and Monsters Chronicles, whatever, review. This will be the last one before the DVD comes out. So it was fun doing these for about a week, but it's time to time to go back to reality. They're not doing them more. But anyway, let's get back to this. This is actually about Wonder Woman, which I was surprised they saved her for last. I thought it would either be Batman or Superman. Wonder Woman will either be the first one or the second one. But I was surprised, and I'm kind of happy they. Well, honestly, after watching this, I kind of was like, maybe this one should have came first, and the Superman one should have been last, because the Superman one was very more impactful than this one. But other than that, let's get into this review. This was good. More fact, I think the group was Cobra. I'm not too sure. I'm looking at it right now. It looks like the group was Cobra. I think it was Cobra, per se. I'm not too sure about that right now, but I could be wrong. But I think it was Cobra. I think the group that took Steve Trevor was Cobra, and let me see. yeah, it was Cobra. It was Cobra. So, yeah, so Steve Trevor makes his appearance in this world, by the look of things, and Steve Trevor, yeah, so pretty much the synopsis is, okay, so Steve Trevor is sent on a mission to stop Cobra from unleashing Giganta on the world. Which in this version, Giganta is a giant robotic monster, but in the other version, Justice League the animated series, she's a giant sizable woman. Like she's just a woman that's just very large. Like a she's like a King Kong type of, like a version like that. But yeah, before being executed, Wonder Woman comes in and he stopped Cobra, and one of the Cobra henchmen, before he dies, released Giganta. And Giganta begins to take on Steve Trevor, but Steve Trevor told her, I don't need your help, I can handle it. Giganta whoops the shit out of Steve Trevor, like throws him across the building, like beat him down, does this type of massive wave with her hand, throws him across the freaking, like I said, just throws him everywhere. Then Giganta finally picks him up, about to squish his bones and bodies, and this is him. Steve Trevor's like, yeah, I can use help. I can use help. So Wonder Woman comes in finally, but Giganta took her out a little early. I was like, oh, I'm surprised. It's weird. This Wonder Woman is kind of the version of. It's like she's a version of Thor, which is not. I'm not saying it's very weird, but this Wonder Woman, she instead of her carrying a lasso, she carries a magical sword that she can control, that comes right back to her, similar to how Thor kind of is, which I was like, okay. And looked like she has the power, I guess, ability to teleport, which I didn't see that coming, which was pretty cool. Now, at the end of it, they defeat Giganta, and before Steve Trevor could call Amanda Waller to report it in, because in this world, Amanda Waller is the president, which if I stated that in my last video, I don't think I did. Let's see if I did. But before then, Wonder Woman stops him, and she begins to rip off his shirt, and they begin to have sex. Yeah, that was a little. Yeah. Looking at it now, the whatchamacallit episode, the Superman episode bomb should have came after this one, because I didn't know how. I thought the Wonder Woman would be more impactful, but it really wasn't. They kind of ordered this weirdly. So other than that, I mean, it wasn't a bad episode. I really enjoyed it. It was an okay episode, but after watching the Superman ones that came out 2 days ago, this one should have came Wednesday, and this one should have came today. This episode should have came on Wednesday, and the Superman one should have came out today, because that was very sad. It kind of reminded me how Batman was the Bruce Timm Justice League animated series, of how Batman was with one of royal flush games, and she had the ability to, and he stayed with her before she died, which was very sad. It kind of reminded me of that little story when I was watching. I was like, okay. But other than that, guys, good episode. We have, I've heard about confirmation. Machinima has renewed this for a second season, and it's getting a 10 long. This next season is gonna have a 10 long episode. In other words, what I'm trying to say is next season they're going to have another season of this, but it's going to be 10 long episodes. So it might be like 10 to 15 to 20 minutes. We don't know. If so, I'm actually excited for this. I'm liking the world they're doing. This actually is pretty interesting. I can't wait for all the voice actors to come back to redo this world. It's pretty fun. But I can't wait to see the movie that's coming out whenever. I think in July. So as always, guys, like, subscribe, put your comments down below. Tell me what you think about this. I will put the link in the description box below, like I did in the last episode, and tell me what you think about it. Again, I think the Superman one should have came out before this one. That's just my rightful opinion. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Have a good day. Enjoy your weekend, and peace.